Shout out to my new and old school subscribers and my TikTok family. How y'all doing this evening? Listen, I know this live was not scheduled, but I want to go ahead and drop it anyway. I just got through dropping a video for the members. Shout out to the members, or a member that I have. But let's talk about it for a whole second, right? Man, when you are on semen retention, let's walk this way and talk with me. When you're on semen retention, you guys, women really do seek you out, can't get enough of you, and they're consistently finding a way to be around you. And you also attract a lot of people, period, right? Like, no matter what you do or where you go, there'll be someone that pops up talking loud like that asshole neighbor, right? You know what I'm saying? Just outside doing stuff, try to mess your stuff up. He knows my truck's been out there running for about 15 minutes. So he wants to make sure he's outside being loud and obnoxious because he don't like me and I don't like him. But again, you still attract people, period, right? That man could go inside his house and talk on the phone. You attract people to you, period, whether they like you or they don't like you, and that's part of the whole thing about, being chosen and having to make sure you stay ascendant, because a lot of people go out of their way to try to knock you off your throne. A lot of people hate their life. A lot of people don't know how to live. So, a lot of people can see the aura around you and how you stay positive and how, you don't have to really, work really hard. You work hard, but you don't slave at a job like a lot of people do. You grow and you make sure that you don't stay in the same place. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the way that you grow and as quickly as you grow and how hard you work to grow irritates a lot of people's demons. And your aura about you, it irritates these women just as well as it irritates the guys. The only difference is with the girls, it turns them on, right? The guys, it just makes a bunch of enemies, but they'll never do nothing. They'll just, the modern man is a passive aggressive loser. So you don't have to really worry about them really doing anything. They're more passive aggressive than any female will ever be. It's a completely role reversal. These modern guys are passive aggressive and do a lot of passive aggressive things. And then these modern women are completely masculine as hell and just do whatever they want to do without being passive aggressive at all. They're just aggressive. Crazy as hell, boy. You get married and you're out of the game for about 10 years and you get back in and everything's all flip-flopped, and you know what I mean? And people wonder why I don't make friends with dudes, because all these dudes are weird. You know what I'm saying? Every dude that gets around me is weird as hell. So I keep my peace by keeping my space. The women are weird too, but we already know women are weird. But dudes are, what I've noticed? Dudes are really into like drama and gossip and stuff nowadays. I don't remember it being that way, but dudes be gossiping and wanting to gossip and wanting to be in your business just as much as women do nowadays, man. But it could be it's a chosen person thing, who knows? But like I'm saying, like no matter what you do or wherever you go, you're consistently running into somebody or someone's running into you, or, you're trying to step outside in the middle of the night and your neighbor's outside yelling on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like you have like a bunch of weird people, that pop up, but you also have some decent women. But I'm gonna tell you right now, all women test and try you. All of them do. And it seems like the more resilient you are, the more they want to poke and pry and test you. They can definitely see your aura. And let's be real, man. These women, they can definitely see your aura, man. They know you got something going on for you. They know you got something, about you. And let me tell you something else about women. They got this thing where they love to feel like they know something that you don't, right? So let's say, you're ascending or whatever, and you're going through the process of your ascension and you're doing it the natural way without, looking for help or handouts. 420 on the timer that said that. And these women will just say the craziest stuff. They'll say things like, if you only knew the kind of power you had, or if you were only really tapping into your power, or you just don't know how powerful you are, or others notice your power before you do. It's a very strange way of speaking, right? It just always seems like they want to have the ability to have the upper hand and know something that we don't know. Even if it's something about you, they want to have the upper hand and act like they know something that you don't know. And feel like they need to mother you, mammy you, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, into guidance and teaching you whatever it is that you don't seem to notice about yourself. So even when they acknowledge you for having the power that you have, they still try to second guess your power by making it seem like you happenstance upon things, and you're just a dummy who just ends up getting lucky, and it's all this weird stuff, right? But they're so smart, they still in the same place getting fooled by the same pookies. You know what I mean? By the same pookies. Anyway, I'm not going to be on here too long, man. My shades back on when I get back in front of that truck, man. I got like four lights on, man, and they are bright. But moved over here so I can get some privacy, so you can't hear the neighbor and me talking at the same time and get confused. Once he goes in his home, I'll move back over there. But the keys, man. The keys while you're on semen retention, man. The foundational keys are definitely get your studies right, learn something new. You want to work out, but you also want to train, okay? You want to be taking some type of combatives or some type of self-defense, martial arts. At least take some boxing, man. At least get a little bit of fundamentals of boxing and a little bit of wrestling, okay? Because I'm going to tell you right now, you got some people out here that love to roll around with another man, you know? They want to wrestle, yeah, I used to take wrestling. They want to wrestle, yeah, they can't fight, so they want to try to wrestle, yeah, get you to the ground. You need to know a few moves, man. You want to know how to sprawl a little bit. You want to know a few moves, okay? A few takedown moves, and some, ways to get out of, whatever they, because some dudes don't know how to fight. They want to just grab you and pull you to the ground and roll around on the floor with you like some goofy goofball. So know some wrestling moves too, man. And when you wrestling with them, you fight dirty, man. You break fingers, whatever. Anyway, listen. Let me get back to the subject, okay? Your aura is what I'm talking about. It attracts all. So when you hear someone tell you that your energy is attracting all the negativity and it's because of you, no, don't listen to those fools, right? They don't know what they're talking about. They're one of the evil people that's watching you anyway. No, you attract good and bad people. You know what I'm saying? Part of the keys, though, is knowing how to use your powers, knowing your ability to see. Seeing through people's BS. That's the ability to see, right? Knowing when a woman's coming towards you with a bunch of mental manipulative tactics. Seeing right through it and being able to discard before she gets a chance to get into your head. Tactics like this, knowing that you need to build yourself up. Get your physical fitness, your mental fitness, and your spiritual fitness right before you're out here in these streets trying to date anybody. These are the keys to success right here, man. You want to do some research. You want to, learn some of your background. You want to start praying and getting close to God, meditating for sure. You want to fast. And I'm not talking about you ain't got to jump right into full day fasting. You can intermittently fast, where you're just fasting for a certain portion of the day. And while you're fasting, you should definitely be meditating and praying, trying to get information and downloads from God. Okay? That's the best way to go about getting your business. These keys right here, right? While you're focusing on yourself and building yourself out to be the best man you can be, you're going to get noticed by a lot of women as well. A lot of haters, a lot of wannabes, a lot of dudes trying to mimic you, but like a lot of chicks are going to notice you, right? The ones that like you, and then the ones that they don't know why they like you, but they like you still. Even the women that want to hate you, they still like you. You know what I mean? Like the women that put the energy into trying to hate on you, you know how much energy that is? Do you think women put energy into just anybody and anything? No, they don't. They don't. They don't hate on unattractive men. They're going to find somebody they somewhat find attractive to waste their time on. They're not going to waste their time on just any random funny looking dude. Come on, man. You know how women work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them just don't want to let you know how they feel about you. So, they got to move in a certain kind of way, but they're circling around you. You just don't, I'm not going to tell you don't notice, because if you're like me, you definitely do notice. But that's one of the keys right there, is moving in silence and moving differently, so that people don't even know. You know what I'm saying? People don't even get a chance to figure you out. They see a little bit, and it's only what you want them to see, and they think that they're getting some insider information. And then when they start trying to piece things together, using what they call intuition, but really just, it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Bad logic and bad reasoning. But they try to figure out how you're going to move, and next thing you know, when they think they have you down pack and know how you're going to move, you mess around and do something completely different that they don't even understand. And they'll say that you're not grounded enough, and that just means that they don't know how you're going to move, and they wish that you were more predictable. That's all that means. Okay. With these keys to success right here, man, you know, um, staying 10 steps ahead of your enemy. Again, one of the most important things is moving in silence. And even when one of your haters is trying to goat you out and trying to make you, come out and react or whatever, if you do, make sure it's strategic, and make sure that if you don't have a plan, don't react to it. All of this is just the internet, y'all. Like, women get caught up in it and start believing it's their reality. But, us as Sigma men, using the keys, knowing that we tap into the matrix when we feel like it, we only interact when we feel like it, and then we tap out. These people don't know you in real life. They don't know anything about you. So anything that they say is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Pardon my French. But it's not real. So, there's certain things I like testing people a lot. I really do. So they think I'm reacting to something. A lot of times, it's because if you knew me in person, like my friend Moon, like, he only calls me like every so many months, and he'll like hit me up every now and again and be like, y'all, you really be having them going, because he knows how I am, man. Like, he knows I'm testing. He knows it means nothing. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, homie? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, man, I seen the comment, man. I appreciate you. Welcome to the Soul Tribe, man. Welcome to the Narc Bully Soul Tribe. Dope comment, man. I appreciate you liking the video. Definitely Sigma empath. But you want to use these powers, that you have, to be able to see through their BS. And while women are coming towards you and, trying to trigger you, and because a lot of, like, women like to joust verbally. I've said this before. They love to argue. So if they can find, a handsome guy that they can argue with, then they're going to definitely do it. Because when you don't semen retention, what guys don't understand is that you underestimate yourself. When you're lifting weights and you're retaining your seed and you're like filling your cup up, not, actually, but you know what I mean, right? You're filling your cup up, man, taking care of yourself. You start, feeling in, looking good. Your skin starts glowing and things. And women notice this kind of stuff. It's more of a, primal, like, animal instinct type of deal, where they can sense that you're ready to make children with them, or at least practice. They look at you and can tell that you're strong, you're mentally strong. And some of them will test you. They'll try to joust with you a little bit, but if you just stay in your masculine frame, don't go back and forth. Even the ones that claim to get mad at you, man, they really don't get mad. When a woman gets mad at you, that just means that she likes you, man. Like, she can't do nothing to you. Like, if she's not with you or married to you, or, can cause you harm, being a mother of your child or whatever, she can't do anything but say a bunch of words online, and no woman listens to another. Women don't even listen to other women babbling online. They take it with a grain of salt. The whole point, the reason why women work so hard to get under our skin by studying us is because that's all the weapon they have. And they have to try to use it whenever they're jaded and hurt and want to hurt other people or make other people feel their pain. They do stuff like that, man, but you can see through all of it. And when you're on semen retention, you're going to naturally want to work out. And when you're working out, you're going to want to, like, read some real deep, conscious, philosophical type of stuff, and you're just going to start thinking deeper. And while doing all this stuff, you're going to probably start looking at things about how food is harmful to you and all the crap in it and everything. And you're going to probably start eating better. And when you start eating better, you're going to probably start, getting these different downloads. Like, whoa, I'm starting to see things, and you know, things are coming together, and things I want to do is starting to fall into place, like, a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? There's no brain fog or nothing. It's like a clear path. And you're like, well, I kind of might want to stay away from women for a while and keep this going on. I wonder where it's going to take me, because you can see a clear path to your destination. Clear path. It don't matter the lessons, AKA obstacles, AKA, people call bad things or whatever. I don't call them that, right? It doesn't matter, because you see the clear path. I was telling people about my clear path way back before my ex even left. I was talking about the fact that I knew that I was going to be some type of celebrity in my early 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been talking about this. Like, I was, prophesied over my life way back when I was in high school. Like, yeah, I'm going to go in the Army for a while, and I'm going to get out, and I'm going to be an engineer. I said computer programmer, but at the time, they didn't have, like, those titles of, IT engineering or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I was saying all this stuff, and everybody was like, yeah, David, whatever. And I did that stuff, all that stuff, everything I said. Because it's like, I don't give away all my secrets, man. I got a Patreon and I got a members only, but it's a clear path, man. It's like I got something to tell you. Hey, look, do this, do that. It ain't like everybody else that needs to go to somebody for something. I just know, what I mean? Like, I'm noticing now that that's something that's very special, because a lot of people got to go to other people, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you got to be careful who you're going to. You got to be going to somebody like me that's not out here trying to get your money, or try to just hustle you, or have malicious intent, or trying to be miserable and drag you down with me, and make you feel like you can never get a woman. You will get a woman, you know what I'm saying? Get a lady, but we're not rushing into none of these scallywags anymore, right? They're coming after us now. If you pay attention to the internet, they're starting to kind of, get the hint about they're going to have to approach us. They're talking it over and trying to figure out what approach means, but they're figuring it out. And I told y'all, like, I can see from a bird's eye view, the feminist tactics aren't working. They can't bully us or enslave us anymore, right? They had us completely enslaved, and we thought that we had to get different flavors of feminism. We had to, like, well, I guess which flavor we gonna? No, we don't have to take any flavors of feminism or feminist. We don't have to take any of them. Right? If they want to call liberation going around and just throwing around the hot box, we have a word and a title for that as well. A couple different ones. So allow them to have their own titles for things, and we have ours. But, the retention is going to show you the demons in them. It's not going to stop them from coming towards you, though. Because, even the demons are out there looking at you like a clean vessel, like, I can't wait to corrupt. They want you to just... There's a lot of people wake up every day mad at the world, and they see you smiling and just happy, and they want to take that from you. They don't even care how they do it. They're just like, we got to figure this out. So you got to have these keys, man. You know what I'm saying? Just know in your mind that, hey, listen, I'm not out here, giving my body to anybody. I'm focusing on my purpose. I'm back in school. I'm learning new things. I'm training. I'm working out every day. I'm maintaining this new lifestyle as far as the way that I eat. You know what I mean? Making sure that it's, alkaline and as much fruit as possible. Intermittently fasting. Just really figuring things out. And the more you figure things out, the closer to God you get, the brighter your aura is, which is going to bring in even more people. And then you'll have the dweebs and the dorks talking crazy stuff like you attract what you are or whatever. No, loser. When you're powerful enough and you're a healer, you have strong energy, you attract everything. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Best believe that. If you had that kind of power, if you were a healer, you would know that. You know what I'm saying? But all they do is hear us talking about some of the horror stories that we know, but never about the stories that, the good stories that we have from people that are coming towards us to heal, or already healed people, or women that we're already talking to. But it's none of their business. The name of the game is let them assume whatever they want to assume, and never correct them, because they're not important enough to try to correct whatever assumptions they're making about us, right? Because the more they make assumptions about us, the more we can identify these ignorant ass women. Another one of your superpowers. And it kind of like scares them a little bit, but it needs to be done. We need to be able to identify these women that are out here trying to mentally manipulate us, trying to break into our minds to get, into these relationships. We're not going to do that stuff anymore. You know what I'm saying? We're standing our ground on this thing. We can see I don't know if you guys can't, but I can see this little feminist, crazy slavery they got going on for men. And I don't care what you say. It's modern day slavery, man. I mean, you completely, shackle the man through his woman, and she's spending all your money. You're slaving away every day working. You come home, she pretty much changes you from who you are to what she wants you to be, to appear to other people. You don't even have the stuff hanging up in your home that you used to want to. It's not you anymore, man. You're a shell of a man that you used to be by the time that she gets ready to discard you. So when you're on semen retention, man, like, it's gonna take one great lady to be able to shackle you down. Other than that, you will be dating and you will be vetting. And if you believe a woman to be someone worthy enough to go off of semen retention for, that don't mean you're gonna marry her. You know what I'm saying? She might start tripping or whatever, start acting up because she wanted to be the first one to get you off semen retention, and then you gotta cut her ass loose. Like, what does that mean? Okay. You know what I'm saying? So you got me to bust a nut. All right, well, you know what I mean? I got plenty more. Not with you, though. And you keep it trucking. Like, you can't trust listen, man. Your aura is going to attract, I'm telling you, even some of the good women might start tripping because I don't care how good she is. Women like to maintain a certain level of control in a relationship. And when you're too much of a thinker and you're too tapped in, and you can easily, I'm talking about easily tell a woman, all right, well, later, you know what I'm saying? It was good knowing you. 3, 4, 5 years deep. You know what I mean? You ain't even got to know her that long. You can be 3, 4, 5 months into it, but be balls deep in her every night. You know what I'm saying? Having her singing and howling in the moon. You know what I'm saying? And then she start acting up, and then or trying to put you in some kind of rotation, and you just be like, negative. And you roll right out. You don't mean nothing to you. Hey, what's going on, Reggie? Ain't it crazy? Reggie, you can even see the trifling women, right? The trifling ones, the one with the pretty face and the nice clothes on, right? But they got their feet out, right? They fuck up. You looking for the heels and between the toes. Them jonts be crusty. You know that ass crusty. She only washing it when need be. You know what I'm saying? And you don't need that. You don't need that because she ain't taking care of herself. I'm telling you, man, like, you see through it all. You be looking for the imperfections, man. You be like, what's all that armpit hair about? What's up? What's that about? Because if it's under her arms, it's all the way down her crack. And whatever is down her crack, whatever she goes and handles her business to, it sticks to it. You know what I'm saying? Sticks to it. So it's funky. Listen, you put things together. You just start putting 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 together. You just be like, Reggie said, man, you be seeing past a pretty face. You be looking at the face, so you be looking at it, you be like, that's a lot of foundation and makeup and mascara. Listen, let's go in the bathroom and wash our faces right now, and then let's talk to each other again. Because I don't know about what I'm seeing, because I've seen, makeup's witchcraft, right? You know what I'm saying? It's witchcraft that was taught to us. So, and I've seen some women that, were dark skinned, put the makeup on, end up being light skinned and looking, and before they put the makeup on, look like a car accident, not because of their skin tone, but because they look like they were in a car accident. Put the makeup on, all that crap, and look like a whole different person. Could you imagine waking up to something like that? That should be classified as what, but we ain't even gonna go there, right? We ain't even gonna go there because they can do whatever they want to men and it don't even matter. We're not playing these games no more. We're vetting the crap out of them. What do we need? What do we need these box? Y'all listen, man, just hear me out. These women are not getting tested. They're not getting checked. Their receptacles, I don't know why I can't get it out right now. They don't want me to get this out. That they're reciprocals of whatever the guys they're messing with. And we all know that women don't vet men right. Like I'm not saying that we're supposed to do this stuff, but when we cheat, we are vetting the crap out of those women. We're putting a condom on. These women don't do none of that when they cheat. Hey, what's going on, big dog? Hey, listen, man. I got a members only video, the extended version of this. It's called 19 Keys. It's available to you right now, big homie. You know what I'm saying? We got Carrillo in the house. The member is in the building. You know what I mean? What's going on, dog? What's going on? But yeah, what I was saying, man, what was I saying? Talking about, man, they're trifling. Yeah, man, and we're not letting it happen anymore. They've been doing it and getting away with it. Man, could you believe, now that we're woke now, right now, right? I'm gonna run up to 30 minutes. But now that we're woke, could you believe that we were taking single mothers and marrying them and thought that they were gonna do right by? Could you, man, bro, man, when you wake, it's just like, what was I thinking? What was I thinking, man? It's just like you when you wake up, you're just like, what they, man, they had us thinking that getting us being with a woman that has some other man's children who makes bad life choices is someone I should be going after to put a ring on. When Pookie, Ray Ray, or Day Day didn't think to do it, why am I? Man, that's just basically calling yourself a cleanup hitter, man. And nah, we ain't doing it no more, man. Doing it. You remember back in the day, way back in the day though, but I mean not too far back in the day, where if a woman was a single mother, she was trying to discreetly get married and change those last names up so she didn't have to. Now they do it with pride. All the kids have different last names and they wear it with pride. You done sat here and gave birth to a whole human being, 1, 2, or 3, and you think that thing is as juicy and as tight as it was before the kids? Who told you that? Who is lying to them? I'm over it, man. We're not even talking about the leftovers of what Pookie and Ray Ray had done to them physically with their bodies and had their way with them and splash, splash, splish, splash. They were taking a bath. You know what I mean? All over the place. But a whole baby, a whole body came out that. Stop it. Stop the madness. Stop it, I say. Stop it. We're not doing it no more. We're not doing it no more. Because once you get a hold to one that ain't had no kid, you be like, oh my, I forgot how this was. Oh my, I can't last as long as I thought I could. I was in these loose women. I didn't realize. I don't care if they're kegling. I don't care. It ain't the same. I don't care. Let me get quiet. Sorry, I'm gonna get loud like that. I don't care. It ain't the same. I don't care. Tell yourselves whatever you want to tell yourselves. But understand, once you decide to have a baby, that thing ain't the same no more. And once you putting them used goods back on the shelf, you gonna get used good prices, man. That's what you gonna get. Facebook Marketplace. We aren't playing anymore. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting fresh off the Apple Store price. Hell no. Facebook Marketplace. We're not playing these games with y'all no more, man. Y'all getting too goofy. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's done had no coochie before. We done had coochie before. We're just men. We're built to keep wanting to get it. But y'all acting too goofy, man. So we got to go against nature once again. You know what I'm saying? Go against nature. Nature already got us. Y'all got us going against nature, being with one woman. Now we got to go against nature and be with no woman. You know what I'm saying? To teach y'all how to keep your wop in your doggone pants. Stop passing it around. Hot potato. We're done, man. Man, they getting splish splashed all over. Splish splash. You know what I'm saying? And then they all up in your face trying to stop it, man. We're done. Let's stop looking past what goes on when they're messing with a Chad and a Tyrone. You want to know why? Because I am a Chad and Tyrone, okay? And I be dogging them out in the bedroom, gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? It gets nasty in there. And they do stuff with me that they don't really do with regular dudes. I'm getting all the hoes. You know what I'm saying? They're inviting me to them, as a matter of fact. So you don't want my black ass in your girl, man. And they be throwing it at me. I'm celibate right now, but I'm telling you, if I was out in them streets, man, I'm telling you right now, I be having chicks with their dudes. Dude be a little bit ahead of them, trying to guard them. Chick be looking over the shoulder at me. I'm like, caught you again. And the first thing I be thinking about, I bet my raggedy ass wife was doing that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I was like, man, you know what? Hey, they ain't loyal. We ain't trusting them no more, man. We ain't trusting them no more. They want to run the streets and run. Listen, let me tell y'all something. These women are running the same game that we were playing back in the 90s and the early 2000s, right? For the youngins, because I could say the 80s, you know what I mean, for some of y'all, but you know, got some of the youngins in here too, right? So the early 2000s, right, 2010s and stuff like that, the game that we was running, having a lineup, a roster, they doing the same thing. So they taking the playbook and flipping it. That means we already got the cheat codes, fellas. Let's show them how it's done. They ain't doing nothing new. They straight up talking the same thing. I'm watching all the channels. They got a roster and they'll rotate you through. I was like, hell, that's what we're doing. Well, you know what, man? You know what? They ain't got nothing on us. If they're going by the same playbook that we wrote, not writing anything new like they always do, you know what I'm saying, rebranding it and whatever, cool. We already got all the plays, man. We got the enemy's plays, man. They ain't gonna win no games. They ain't gonna win no games with us. So, dude, you know what I'm saying, dude, like I'm telling you to ignore the crap out of them. Leave them on red. They start texting you, leave them on red for not 2 or 3 weeks. Leave them on red for fucking a month. 2 months. Hey, Reggie, what's going on, big dog? My man with the 5-piece. I can heart that. I can heart it too. Look at YouTube over here stepping their game up. You know what I'm saying? What else can I do? Can I hold it down, do something? Can I pin it? No, I ain't let me pin it or nothing like that. Reggie with the 5-piece, you know what I'm saying? But that's what we gonna do, man. Fellas, you know, from now on, you know, and be real about it. Don't lie to them about shit. When they come to you and be like, are you talking to other women? Yeah, what you mean? What you mean? What kind of question is that? Yes, of course. You know what I mean? I can't, no. Lady, come on, man. We ain't even gonna get started with this. When you starting to date them, stop doing this thing. Don't go through their phone, no. But go through their social media, of course. Of course. You know what I'm saying? The quickest way to get rid of them is to go to their Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. They'll be over there clapping their cheeks in some kind of, I don't even know what, you know what I mean? Not even showing their face at all. And you're like, well, hell, now I know. And I ain't got to ask for no pictures. I can just go through your stuff here. You know, listen, it's just these keys to success. I'm not going to hold y'all any longer. If you want to extend it to the keys, I got a video called the 19 Keys, how your aura is dominant to these women. It's right now available to the members only. You know what I'm saying? Carrillo, I hope you enjoy it, homie. It's 20 minutes of straight fire. Straight fire. You like how I did that? The extended. Hey, if you want the extended to this, you got to make sure you become a member or join my Patreon. It's 20 minutes of straight fire. It's called the 19 Keys to Making Your Aura Dominant to Women. Whew. It's chef's kiss, baby. I'm telling you. I'm telling ya. You know what I mean? I had to get it out there for Carrillo. I know that the rest of y'all gonna end up becoming members as well. You know, so I want to make sure I start stacking the videos up. I'm going to start doing reaction videos on there, hour-long reaction videos. I'm going to start going for runs on there. I'm going to start giving y'all the keys to my workouts on there, doing a workout without music, telling you each workout I do and what it does. We doing this, y'all, for real, for real. And the merch is coming soon. And I can't talk too much about it because I got some haters trying to copy me, but can't nobody do it like me. Can't nobody do it like me. Dang, I'm a whole, look, man, I'm a whole designer over here. Didn't even know it, man. I be putting stuff together. I thought everybody could do it. I'm like, man, y'all can't do it. Man, let me show y'all how to do this, man. I told you I got the photographic memory. I can dress myself in my head. You crazy? I go through racks of clothes in my mind. Different shirts, different pants, different shoes, trying to match them out. You know what I'm saying? I memorize whatever I see. So whenever I, you know what I mean, need to put an outfit together, I'm like, oh, was that shirt I seen? Oh, yeah. Put it in my head, man. It's done. It's done deal. Blessed. Look, y'all, I'm going to get off of here, but if you want to extend it, it's called the 19 Keys to Making Your Aura Masculinely Dominant, you know, to women. You don't want to miss it. You know, you guys, I appreciate y'all and the support. We're growing fast and faster by the day. Even the longer videos are starting to kind of get a little bit of that viral lift. I love to see it, man. That means that we're growing and YouTube likes us, man. And as long as that's happening, I'm going to be posting content on a regular basis. I don't care how long the videos go. It's about getting the content out and the information out to the Soul Tribe and you guys, disseminate it in your areas, and show these women that we're no longer going to be their slaves. We're no longer going to be in this matrix telling us that being masculine is toxic, while they're literally being the most toxic things in the world. You know what I'm saying? Literally, just everything toxic about them. They're teaching each other how to be toxic. Treat them like this. Do this to them. Dog them out. You know, make them go on dates with you. Pay for this. Pay for that. Pay for your kids. Get them a go plate for your kids. Come on, man. We got to do better. Got to do better. But look, y'all, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to jump on TikTok and do that for the ladies. You know, I get over here and give the real for the men. But I get on TikTok and I shake my chest for the ladies. Don't judge me, fellas. Don't judge me. I still love the ladies. We just got to check these females. But you know I love the ladies. Nick, you love ladies too. Don't be judging me. You know what I'm saying? Don't be judging me. You love ladies too. You know what I mean? You do what you do. You know what I mean? I still be rocking the masculine frame and everything. I ain't over there Magic Mike. You know what I'm saying? Right? Ain't nobody throwing no dollars at me. Right? But I mean, I'll be on doing what I do. You know what I mean? I like making a lady smile. Anyway, I'm going to get off here, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and light. You know, remember, like the video, share the video, and subscribe, y'all. You know you want to. You know what I mean? We over here in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? Got the truck lights on. Boom. You know, out here, I don't care. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You do that too. I'm telling you, homie. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we're going to remap this. We're going to change the game. You know, you guys subscribe, share the live, share it to whoever, share it to your sneaky link, you know, whatever you got to do. And just like my man down there, God strengthens, you know, I told you, and he told you, sometimes we like to entertain the ladies a little bit, man. The ladies, though, we're not over here being gigolos to the females, man. But again, we still like the ladies, and the ladies love us. You know what I'm saying? Gentlemen, you know how it is. That's our only weakness, but we're working on that right now. You know what I mean? We got our wall up and everything, so you know what I mean? We good. You know what I mean? But look, y'all, peace, love, and light, man. I'm getting on TikTok. I'm going to do my thing. I'll be back on here in the AM, y'all. Later.